You might not know that you can do something until you do it, and then you see that the divine will show up in miraculous ways. Let me give you guys some examples. I used to live in lack mentality, I used to hoard money because I didn't know that it would be continuously recycled. And so I remember my first really big purchase in my mind was an electric trash can. And this was big for me because I'm a rationalist. I like to think rationally about the purchases that I make. So it's like, do I really need a trash can that is electric? Because I could buy one that's way cheaper and it'll do the job, right? I'll settle for it, which I've always done up until that point. This was a couple years ago. So I decided that that was going to be the first time that I stepped out of lack mentality. I made a purchase that was completely unnecessary. $100 trash can. And so I bought the trash can and I still have it. I love it so much because I don't like touching the trash. I hate it. I hate touching like all that nastiness. Let me just open for me. Let me just throw it in, right? So anyway, that was one of my first, little breakthroughs of making purchases that didn't seem necessary out of trust and faith. And so after that, I started doing little things like purchasing ad-free YouTube, right? Normally I wouldn't do stuff like that. I can just sit through the ads or fast forward them or whatever. But I decided I'm gonna live in a life where I don't have to be bombarded by ads. And so I did that. A couple years later, no issues at all. Purchasing things like a AI assistant. I don't necessarily need it, but is it worth it? Has it helped? Yeah. And can I afford it? Yeah. I can afford anything. And that's the whole point. You can afford anything, but you won't know unless you try. You won't know unless you actually put yourself in a position to have to afford it. And once you do, this is like walking by faith. Once you do, you'll see that it's always paid for. Your bills are always taken care of, even if you don't know how they're going to be. They always are. I just put all my stuff on autopilot. Whatever I want, I get it. I put this shit on auto draft, auto take it, just take it, and it's paid for. I'm supplied for. And if it's not, that means that there's something shifting here. There's something changing here. There's something that maybe you need to look at here. And I take that as it comes